What the frick? Nah. Go on, pull the trigger if you trust that box of lie. Bro, I trust the fact that a goddamn roach just came out your ear. Shoot! What? Don't try to run. Here's Experience today. We're gonna be playing a game called... Oh yeah, that's way better than a long extrapolated intro. Now this is actually a rare sight of you being able to see outside of my window, because either it's like the light of God out there, or it's just pitch darkness. Embrace it. Yeah. Now we'll give you a brief summary. It's basically like That's Not My Neighbor, or Papers, Please, in which you're checking people to see if they're actually people or skinwalkers. Y'all, fair warning, this is like a movie length of a video today, so I suggest you guys get some snacks, some beverages, and maybe get some homework. You know, do your homework, get a job. Sick of doing intros. Oh shoot, hold on. This John look like Actually, we just got back from our trip. This John look familiar. Are you tired of staying at home? Have I lived here before? Yeah, I remember. Is that the developer? You got a nice and cozy. You got the OG lo-fi setup. You went to the beach. But it was way too hot yesterday, so we took off early. So this is probably like talking about like the start of everything. What a freaking cute cat. Yeah, we're getting her ready for school. She doesn't want to go, but what can you do, right? Alright, I'll drop by later tonight. Okay, talk to you later. Bye. That was the same girl that we also saw... Oh shoot. Bro, holy frick. Let me straight in there, okay. Word. Hey neighbor, long time no see, how's life? Okay, so from the demo that I played like practically like a year ago, that girl that we saw was this neighbor's daughter. So I think this guy was literally talking to the mother or whatever, his wife, over the phone. That's what the whole conversation was about. I believe. I could be getting things wrong, but that's what I believe. Life is same as ever was. So let me level with you. I came over for a reason. I've been getting a little worried about you. Something real bad seems to be headed our way. I just got off the phone with my cousin. She told me the news is saying something weird is going on with the sun. And that there's people coming up from underground. They're calling them visitors for whatever reason. Creepy stuff, huh? I sure hope it's not true. What's with the sun? Either it's gonna explode or something's gonna explode on it. I'm not totally sure. All I know is something's wrong with it. I'm sure you noticed this summer's been the hottest one ever, right? I think we need to prepare ourselves for the worst. My cousin told me that being home alone is dangerous. So I came over to make sure you don't end up hurt, or worse. How are your wife and daughter holding up? Don't worry about my family. A good friend of mine is staying with us right now. He's looking after them while I'm here. You sure that's your friend? Great, let's continue this conversation in the morning then. I'll see you in the kitchen when you wake up. See you in the morning. Wait a minute. If the visitors are coming from beneath, right? That means they're trying their best to mimic people, but they can't Wait, that's the whole point of... Never mind. That's the whole point of what a skinwalker does. Take care, neighbor. Looks like no one else is coming tonight. Ooh. That must be my... Oh, what? Cigarette smokes remaining. Using the phone. These are things I don't think I could use before. Viewing out the window. A few drunkards lay spread out on the street. They're lying on the cold, hard ground and appear to be fast asleep. Things are good for them right now. For now. What is this? Rumoralia, 31st of July? Loneliness and isolation. Oh, complete. Wait, look. You see how that says save, but it's only one save? Okay, so we need to be mindful of our saves and everything, bro. And then your neighbor's house stands alone in the hay field. There's no light in the windows. Looks like his family is asleep. Yo, this might be an adventure, y'all. Alright. Oh? Nope, I don't look that way. Not anymore. What happened? I hate sleeping on the nightstand. Too many bad memories. My brother's got lore. We'll find out soon enough. Oh, here we go. Breaking news. At 6:28 a.m. today, there was a powerful emission of energy from the sun. This burst of energy was far larger than scientists had predicted. As a result, should I talk like him?
As a result, temperatures outside have reached critical levels. The government has since declared a state of emergency. We ask that viewers refrain from going outside during the day. Up next, something lighter.
Y'all, this is about to be an adventure, y'all. Oh, and the thing is, yeah, I'm afraid looking out right now will make me go blind. We can't really go. Yo, the graphics improved on this game, bro. Low key. Oh. Hello? Ah, here we go. Put that down. There we go. Hello, this is the emergency services dispatch. How can I help you? People, they're burning. Can you describe what you're seeing? Is there a fire? No, it's the sun. They're burning up in the sun. Do not leave the house until dark. No, that guy haunts the streets at night. The pale one. He's not human. I'm trying to get past as much of this intro as possible before I get like ready to like talk to you guys about like just random gibberish. Oh, why is this kind of open? How the frick did you get in my house? It's like it's in there like, ah, got the beer. Haha. Yo? Dang, so it's all true after all. Well then, everything I said makes sense. Don't go outside during the day and you have to remember to let other people in. So why should I let people in? I get that. I know you might not be crazy about having company over, but you have to let them in. My cousin doesn't know for sure why. We can't just bunker down by ourselves. But she mentioned that if anyone comes and asks if you're alone, say no and tell them someone's in the house with you. I hate dealing with people. I know, it won't be easy for you, but you only have no choice. It might be the only one thing that keeps you alive. And who knows, they might even bring something useful or share some interesting information. And don't forget to test them for signs of being a visitor. You won't have much energy during the day with this heat. So choose who you want to test carefully. You have to take a real close look. It's strenuous, draining work. But don't worry about chatting with people. That won't take up any energy. So talk as much as you like. And be sure to look out your windows. TV's great and all, but there's no better source of info than your own two eyes. Okay, Mr. Journalist. Alright, so what do you... I can't be stuttering like that, bro. This whole game is about to be like me reading, you know what I mean? I need to relax, breathe, you know, say, hey. A little announcement for anybody that's in school, or you're in college, high school, middle school, maybe even elementary school. If you're in elementary school, probably get out of here, please. This game might not be for you, but if you're about to do some sort of presentation in front of a bunch of people, don't think about it too hard. Take a deep breath. You got it. All right, then what? I'm afraid all we can do now is try to survive. I hope this nightmare ends soon. I'm sure the government will help us somehow. Maybe they'll lead everyone to shelter or something like that. If they do, stick together with me and my family. All right, that's it from me. All right, almost forgot. I'm heading back home tomorrow night. Write down my number. They just set up the line over there. 696. The least thing that we have are iPhones. Appreciate you. Okay, now that's really it. Crack a beer and get some sleep. On, brother, before I crack... Oh, wait, never mind. It's daytime. I was about to, like, check outside and jump. But then I would burn to a crisp. What's on out there? Yeah! Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a tiger by the toe. If he holler, let him go. My mom told me to do it when you do. Sorry, I didn't think they would go that fast. Beer. Ah, it's gotta be some secret lore. Hold on, check all my windows. Alright, that's the neighbor. Light blazes and junk. I don't need to read all that extrapolated text, do I? There's just the neighbor out there. A few teenagers to pay them no mind. Hope it's okay if I like speed run some of this text. Can't be reading everything, you feel me? There's a deathly silence outside, no one there. Even the drunks are gone. Are they afraid of something? Alright, who's the first sucker that we got outside today? Hi, is my daddy here? Can you get him for me now? I was okay before, but I'm really scared now. There are lots of strange people out here tonight. Tell me something about your dad. I know a lot about him. He's my daddy after all. I know that he likes to drink a little beer before he goes out. When he does go out, he always leaves me yummy lunch and dinner, and juice. But today I tried some of that beer stuff. Blech, it was so gross. Why would anyone drink that when they could just have juice? Oh, please tell him I did that. Well, please don't tell him I did that. How did you find out about this place? Or how did you get here in one piece? I don't know, everything feels like it's opposite day now. People stay at home and sleep during the day, then go out and do stuff at night. Makes sense because they can't do anything during the day. I'm still scared of the dark, but maybe there's nothing to be afraid of. Or is there? Because you gotta also remember that the visitors they're not super active yet, right? Everything has just started. The news is just starting. It's like the beginning of the apocalypse, basically. I'll get your dad for you. Good luck. Thanks, you too. I want to go home. It's scary out here. We're gonna play a new game Daddy made up for me. You have to roll dice, and then you move stuff around like the armchair or the couch. You have to build a big pile near the door to win. I'll show you how to play another time. Bye. Bro, he don't look like he's like, come on, man. Why'd you tell her? All right, I guess we can go back and relate. What is it? Oh, that's the neighbor's number. Did I just hear a knock? Yo, yo, yo. Can you come in? Brother, you own the place. Now, first things first, no idea why this sucker's not in the NBA right now and like, you know, getting ready for some goddamn nationals or anything. But in the demo, this guy was completely clean. I'm not sure if he's going to be different in the full release to try like trip up players that played the demo or whatnot. Or he has like the potential of being bad, but he also has the potential of being good. You know what I'm trying to say? Like he could be a skinwalker, but he could just be a chill guy. So I will brief him accordingly. I was taking shelter at a bar down the road, but they kicked me out just like that. Why? I guess not everyone there found my personality particularly palatable. But I don't mean anyone any harm. Don't worry. Life is shooty sometimes, you know? So why do you say my name? Wait, so what do you say, my good man? Can I come in? You sure you won't cause any trouble, brother? What do you consider trouble? Murder and violence disgust me to my core, but I won't suffer the trespasses of others either. I like good food and drink. I enjoy a chat when I'm in the mood. Does that sound like trouble to you? So why'd they kick you out the previous shelter? I considered saying something rude just now, but thought better of it. I told you already, someone there didn't like me. God knows who it was. Now that I think about it, maybe it's a good thing that they tossed me out. They could have eaten me alive back there and no one would have noticed. Honestly? Come on in, brother. I've never seen this man. Wait, have I? I think I have. Thank you. Trusting people doesn't amount to a hill of beans these days. But I appreciate your trust in me. Perhaps I even... Well, no. I shouldn't promise anything. Maybe I should be a voice actor. Alright. Hopefully we got... oh, hello. Well, hello. Hey, hello. Sorry to bother you so late. It was just so hot out today, and the TV said we shouldn't go out in the sun, so... Could you maybe, find some space for me? How'd you end up here? It's not like I wanted to come out here. The asphalt made me melting into goo under our feet, but it could be worse. It's just, well, you're gonna laugh. Visitors came to my house. Can you believe it? They chased me out of my own home. So now I'm just trying to find a place to hide from the sun. What do you think will happen? I don't know. Will I survive? Who will help me? How much time do I have to look for help? I have no idea what's gonna happen. Like, I couldn't even guess. Doesn't all this scare you? It terrifies me. Now, my issue is this sucker just basically said that he got chased out from his own home by visitors, plural. He said visitors, not a visitor, visitors. And I feel like if he wasn't alone, he would have said like, hey, yo, they chased out me and my family, or me and my little brother, me and my mom, you know, he would have said something, right? He just said they chased me out. So that means he was alone. Even if it was like a 2v1 situation, if I'm not even supposed to be alone in my own house, how the frick do you think I'm gonna survive? Therefore, you are banished from my property. Bye. Haha, okay, I get it. Thanks for hearing me out anyway. Okay, clearly I should go then. Bye. Yeah, bye. Brother, how the frick you get? Oh my god. I don't know about y'all, but I feel like I made the right decision. Yo, Amogus. You've been seeing all that going on? Great. Oh my god. Okay, here we go. You holding up in there, bro? What's been going on exactly? I'm off to offer you new possibilities, bro. Respect the vision. Everyone ran around like chicken. Oh my god. Instead of doing what comes pure and natural. They all just need to be happy is what I'm saying, for real. Okay. Why are you here? Right down to business. I like that. I like that. Everyone thinks you're up to something in here, bringing in all these people. I only brought up one sucker, stirring some up. So I say let's roll with that and host the party to end all parties. End of the world of Palooza, bro. The issue is he avoided my question, but I'm not sure if he just kind of a lunatic. You know what I mean? He's a little ditzy. All right, I'll let you in. Frick yeah, my dude. That's what I'm talking about. Finally, someone with half a brain. Looks like no one else is coming tonight, but I swear if I hear anything messed up, bro. I swear if I wake up to death, I'm gonna be pissed. I'm gonna be so mad. Rest. Good afternoon, here's the news. The sun's activity rises steadily as crime... Oh, wait, sorry.
The sun's activity rises steadily as crime levels also reach a new high. According to recent data, the number of murders over the last few nights has surpassed average figures. Experts suspect this is related to society's ever-growing anxiety surrounding the visitors, and now, over to just a moment. Our studio just received an urgent transmission regarding contact with phenomena we are calling the visitors. Eyewitness accounts describe them as creatures that can imitate the appearance and behavior of humans. Avoid contact at all costs. In one case, a visitor was able to identify with one telltale sign. Perfect white teeth. Our earlier reports seem to back this up. What the frick is going on with the Nugget-chan? Sources say they encountered an unhoused person with perfect white teeth who later turned out to be a visitor. That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day. Up next, more weather report.
What am I hearing? Here we go. Noun for our new program. Yes, I'm human. It's simple. You send in your photos and we'll check what you really are. Just send your photos to us. Email to yesI'mhuman@humanverification.agency and we'll handle the rest. Alright, y'all. I'm about to send this in. Y'all think I'm gonna get verified as human? Alright, hold on. I'm about to talk to some suckers. Brother's still alive. Okay, so let's get down to business. Perfect white teeth is something we need to check for. Yes, was there something that you wanted? I think I already understood the question of why they threw him at the bar. I blame the chain of catastrophes that broke everyone's mind. The sun teetering on the brink of explosion, the arrival of the visitors, and the economic crisis, and so on and so forth. It messed up all of us. Some crumbled under the stress, some dove headfirst into the bottle. But me, well, it was rage that drove me mad. I snapped, climbed onto the bar, and screamed, "Stop blaming everything but yourselves. Let them weep," I say. Tears in the beer. The foam don't ruin the paint. What the frick? Tears in the beer, foam don't ruin the pint. Malt and hops taste better with salt. Nobody appreciates it, so why bother? Interesting. Brother must be a poet or something. Alright, I need to test you, brother. What do you want to check? Your teeth. Show me them teethers. You mean to show you my teeth? Okay, take a look. Taking the odor of sadness and smoke. Not perfect or white. Pretty yellow, right? So piss off with your test. I'm not a visitor. I can just get mad. Alright, take care. Now, where's that other guy? Is that Marilyn Monroe? Who is that? Honestly, I'm better off being alone. You can even talk out loud to yourself. What the frick? My brother's an actual recluse. Bro got that gamer posture. What do you do before the catalysm? Oh, I'm glad you asked, bro. You ever heard of sports betting? I have. It's how I made my living, bro. Placing legit bets is for chumps, and okay, bro, for real. There's always ways to cheat the bookies. You just bet on the tip and then kick back till the dough comes rolling into daddy. No money, no problem. Just borrow it for some other sucker. You call that a job? You shooting me? Of course it's a job. I even had an office and everything. Man, it was straight king junt, bro. Leather, sofa, and a notepad. Yeah, names of bookies, amounts owed, net profit, all that paper. That just sounds like a scalper. Speaking of scalpers, did anybody get that Phantasmal Flames thing? I think it was Monday. Sadly, your brother got error 17, but you know, hopefully another job happens, and if not, GG to me. All right, I need to test you, bro. What do you want to check? Your cheeks. Teethers. Teeth, I can do. My homie was a dentist. Guess what? They knocked it. Okay, cool. Just show me your teeth. It's not perfect white teeth. All G, right? It's not perfect white teeth. I mean, we got a scalper in with us, but it's not perfect white teeth. I wonder if I can just call my neighbor and just be like, hey, yo, what's up? What you up to? 697638. Hey, neighbor. Good to hear from you. So you let a couple people in, yeah? If not, then you should really start thinking about it. You got any questions? Actually, this is important because I feel like some people can have some signs, but not all of them. So I want to know about like how many signs does it take? If only I knew. Nobody really knows how many signs it takes to be sure. I say it's probably best to not jump to conclusions though. Maybe they just went to the dentist before everything went to heck. Got any questions? Oh, how'd you sort out the issue with food? I got lucky, stocked out ahead of time. If I remember right, you did too. Oh, so we don't even have to worry about that. But if you want something special, there's that food delivery service for rest. Don't know their number, but you'll catch it on the TV or the radio ads. Any questions? Okay, so if I do run into a food issue... okay, that's good. You taking in people? Yeah, I have to. My daughter really doesn't like it, but what can I do? There's no other way. She keeps begging me to take her outside just to get away from the strangers in the house. Does she want to turn into a crisp? But daytime's not an option, so we go for walks at night. Dangerous, I know, but what else can I do? Any questions? Take care, man. Oh, you know what? The food service is probably kombucha. Maybe? Okay. I didn't think about that. All right, please don't be anything dead. I don't smell anything, right? Okay, more people. Oop. Oh, that's him and his daughter. Okay, so you can hear them. Like... Cool, you can hear them, like, just chilling in their rooms. Jesus, the bodies of teenagers are lying on the ground. Someone killed them. It appears to have happened recently. The blood still hasn't dried. This might be the night where we see the man. Yep. A man as pale as death itself is standing on the footpath. There are strange folds in his skin. It's as though his flesh is the wrong size for his body. You can't see his eyes from here, but you can feel his gaze boring into you. You suddenly feel a sense of deep fear and pray that the terrifying visitor passes by your house. That's the guy. Yo, who we got? A couple. Alright, I've never seen these suckers before. There, much better. Oh, howdy. My lovely wife and I are looking for a safe place to weather the storm. Would you mind if we crash here for a bit? Only if it's no trouble, of course. What if you're trouble? Well, I guess we can go look for shelter somewhere else. My old lady's exhausted though. She needs a little rest. Can we stay for just a little while? It was not too much to ask, I mean. Can your wife speak for herself? Of course she can, honey. Will you say something? She's just really tired. I'm sorry. But maybe we can all talk together another day if we ever meet again, of course. Right, darling? Oh, forgive me. I shouldn't be pushing you like this. No! Please, friend, forgive my insistence, but try to put yourself in my shoes. My wife is very weak these days. She tires quickly, and I'd do anything for her, you understand? I love her dearly. I'd give you the shirt off my back if I could buy her safety. Speaking of that, we've got something. It's not my shirt, but... How about Energeca? I'm willing to give you everything I have left if it means my darling can get a moment's rest. So what do you say? Will you help us? By the way, Energeca is basically a refresher of energy. So the fact that this dude is trying to bribe me with an energy drink and his wife still won't talk? No. Got it. Sorry to bother you. We'll just have to keep looking, won't we, sweetie? Come on, move your dang legs. I'm tired too. That's not something I'm gonna feel bad about. Oh, I gotta water my cat. Oh my goodness. Enough. Stop fidgeting and stand still. Hello, could you please help us? What happened? I'm exhausted. I just want a place to sleep. I had 5 kids. Now this is the only one left. What happened to the others? My husband disappeared too. I don't know if he's dead or if he abandoned us, but now I just want to lie down and pass out for a few days. Where'd your other kids go? I don't know. Maybe their father took them. I want to go to his house, but I just don't have the strength anymore. Sure, we fought a lot, but it's hard not to when you live with someone who acts like a complete arse. Forget him. Look, the most important thing to me now is finding my kids. But it's so weird. Like, all their stories are just so weird, but I think it's just because we're in the apocalypse. You know what? Give you I'll give you benefit of the doubt. Come on in. Finally, a moment of rest. Come on, get a move on. Pick your spot. We'll be out here by tomorrow, I promise. I don't trust that. Who the frick is so heavy on my door? Yo? Hello there, human. Lucky we are to witness the humanity's final judgment for our own eye. Come in, bro. Alright, y'all. Best of luck to everybody. I'll figure stuff out. Maybe I became a recluse because something bad happened. Good afternoon. Here's the news. The anomalous heat is The anomalous heat is continuing to rise, and the invasion of the visitors has shown no sign of slowing. As such, the government has founded a new organization to address the emerging situation, the Federal Emergency Management Agency, abbreviated as FEMA. FEMA employees can be identified by their yellow hazmat suits and gas masks. Merely days since their founding, the agency has already discovered a new way to identify visitors: dirt under their fingernail. Specialists say that the sign helps identify visitors who have crawled out from under the ground. That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day. Next up, a crisis report regarding a pale maniac. But first, some ads. Ugh. Also need to see oh shoot. I just want to see if I can find Ah, if you ever want to start to wonder where you might be a guest, call our hotline on 000-451. Okay, 000. Yeah, I'm taking a picture. That scared me, bro. I put this up. I put up Snapchat. I see this. Awesome. So I need to make sure I watch the TV because I can actually get very helpful information. All right. Yo, yo, yo. All right, you're chill. Yo. Okay, I'm gonna have to talk to y'all. I'm just trying to get a roll call here. You're still in there. I let one other person in, right? I think the last guy's in the bathroom. Okay. The only people I'm kind of like nervous about was that today's family day. The freaking you'll float too, sucker? All right. The only person I'm kind of nervous about will be you and you, or y'all technically. What's up? It's stuffy in here. Are you supposed to leave? You okay? How's the kid? Oh, okay, he's tired, like me. He's shy around new people, so he's being extra clingy. Kids struggle to handle stuff like this. They might not complain, but you can see it written on their faces. Sometimes I feel like it's my fault for dragging them into all this, but it's too late to change any of that now. Alright, let me test you, brother. Fine, go ahead, test me. I have nothing to hide. So I'm going to do your hands. Here, take a look. Pretty clean. They're shovels, not palms, all for the kids. Okay. So hands are good. Also, nobody died last night. You know what? I'm gonna double check this sucker. Just to make sure. Alright, let me see your teeth first, please. That's not really is that perfect white teeth? Not really, right? It's good, but it's not perfect white teeth. You know, I never used to care about them much. I just didn't have the time, but now I regret that. Is it perfect white? It's not really perfect white. It's good. You know what I mean? It's not like super juiced. I think it's fine. I think there are levels to perfect white teeth. Oh shoot. Almost missed the radio. Have your eyes become red? Your teeth white? Has dirt appeared under your nails? An evil spirit has entered you. You're a visitor. Don't let this blight take over your body. Call our experts immediately. 777-460. Alright, how about I make some calls? Oh, it tells me. Psychics. Hello, who are you? Why do you need to know who I am? So help me banish the visitor spirit from within you. Alright, never mind. Listen carefully. You don't have much time. Tell me, do you ever leave a slice of bread out in the kitchen? A slice of bread? You don't leave offerings for the house spirit? No wonder the visitor spirit took an interest in you. You have a personal computer at home? No. Okay, so Alt F4 is off the table. Tell me, do you consume mushrooms? Ooh, only kombucha occasionally. Oh no. You must stop immediately. Kombucha is known an ancient evil. It allows strands of mycelium to grow inside you, letting the spirits control you like a puppet. You can't imagine what it'll do if it gets to your memories. They might be erased completely or replayed over and over, changing your choices every time. Or each time. I like that because it's technically a save. Worst part, you won't even realize you're being controlled. Alright then, one last question. Has there any been blood spilled in your house? No. Oh, what a shame. I'm afraid I can't identify the type of spirit, so there's nothing more I can do. Fortunately, I have to end our session here. May the stars fall in your favor. Thank you. Huh? A constellation fee will be charged to your connected account shortly. A fee? That's correct. A visitor removal specialist needs to make a living after all. How would you rate your experience today? I'll see y'all later. Thank you. Your feedback is very important to us. Goodbye. I'm gonna call the neighbor up then. Hey neighbor. Saw what happened out there? Those teenagers got killed. I thought the streets weren't that dangerous. Guess I was wrong. My daughter talked me into going out to play again. It doesn't seem too bad until I saw the bodies. That's the last time I risk her life like that. God, I'll never forgive myself if something happens to her. She's my whole world. Who killed them? It was that pale, tall thing. I thought it only killed people who stayed inside. I thought I had it under control. I figured if I ever saw that silhouette, we'd head straight back home. I didn't think about what else she might see. She okay? I don't know. With all those weeds, I was hoping she didn't notice. But back at home, she said she saw a face in the grass. I'm trying to convince her it was her imagination, but she's not really biting. Take care, brother. Alright. Interesting. I still need to learn about this, how to get cigarettes. Good night, y'all. Alright, let's see what we're doing. FEMA's raiding them places, huh? Small group of FEMA standing by your neighbor's house. You wonder what they're talking about. Maybe they're taking soil samples or looking for somewhere to set up a base. Is that? Y'all. Is that snoring? Or is that something else? That's interesting. Oh, FEMA. The charred husk of the teenagers' bodies are lying on the ground. They burned them. It looks like they've been there all day. 2 females are standing next to the bodies and writing something down. It's a good thing they showed up to take away the corpses. You hate to think of the disease that could have spread. Hold on, brother. And then a bunch of FEMA suckers out there. Armed, ready. You hear some fragments of information about a pale man with a bare torso. Maybe they want to track down that creepy visitor. Okay, who's banging on my door? Dang. Oh. You see how the whole goddamn ambiance and everything changed?
Howdy.
What do you want?
Spacious house you got yourself here. I like it.
I don't need anything from you.
No, you don't. So... you alone?
No, I'm not alone.
It's your lucky day. I can hear someone whispering inside. But who knows where they'll be in a few days.
Bro! FEMA! FEMA! He was just at my door, there's no way. Oh my god, they pissed me off. Bro, who's here? Hey, hello, I guess if that's better. Is this like your place, man? I mean your house, sir? You looking for someone? Nah, I need to crash for a bit or something. I'm sick of hiding in basements. Keep this up and I'll probably forget how to talk soon. Not that you care. What are you doing hiding in basements? I'm traveling, I guess. I want to see the world, different places. Maybe I'll find a new home somewhere. But I'm broke, so it's either making deals for a room or sneaking into basements. Whatever, that's life. Sometimes you just run into total jerks, though. So try anything creepy and I'll punch your freaking lights out. Just seems like a runaway kid, honestly. I mean, sure. Come on in. No way! Woo! You even got carpet? Sweet. But, whatever. We're just gonna have to make sure. We're just gonna have to manage everybody tonight, huh? What? The frick? The ambiance changed again. So, we meet again. It's like it looks like an oolong. I remember things were a bit different last time we crossed paths, yet we remain alive. It's a strange thing. I don't know how to explain it. I like to start our conversation with a divination. Tell my fortune by choosing a page in this book. Where should I open to? I'd say the most interesting part about the book is the climax, because you can kind of tell how it started and how it might end via climax. Or is that just me? Open to the middle. Who are you? Me. I am I. You? You are home. Yes, a tragic story indeed. This is what awaits us. It's quite possible. You really believe that? Not entirely. I'd read it more as a form of advice, lest you forgot a deed undone, or perhaps a call to attention. While I was considering its deeper meaning, a message flashed into my mind. When the cat's eye meets yours, be sure so showed them inside. I can't say why just yet, but that should make things easier for you. For now, I'm going to have a nice long ponder about the selection you chose from the book. Interesting. It's literally... I don't know how you knew... Wait, looks like no one else is coming tonight. It's not a lot of seconds at all. That was only 3 seconds. Alright, interesting. Okay, good night. I better not smell blood! No! It smells like someone died tonight. Frick!
FEMA has taken new measurements to address the ongoing visitor invasion. As of now, they have organized quarantine zones to detain potentially dangerous suspects. FEMA has also identified a new visitor sign after experimenting with those detained. Blood red eyes. According to the reports, FEMA discovered this sign after observing detained visitors. Noting the creatures of increased photosensitivity, causing their eyes to become inflamed and red. That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day.
Okay, so if it's normal, oh, here we go. Once upon a time, 2 brothers lived near a dam. Okay, so it's Bober. Ooh, now available through Forest Food Delivery. Calm down. What? Okay, there we go. That's how I get food. Somebody is dead in it. No! Bro, when the long man dies, that's like, I have nobody else to trust. He's like the only sucker I trust. Conjunctivitis Awareness Day? Where's your daughter? I'm gonna kill her. So was that perfect white teeth? Oh my god, bro, because I was giving benefit of the doubt because they didn't have dirt under their fingernails. Yo, I'm sick of all this. So why were you out there on your own? Well, home was cramped, loud as heck, zero comfort. I wanted out, wanted to see the world. So I grabbed a backpack, a couple sodas, some snack bars, and this old friendship bracelet I made back in school. And I left. Parents probably didn't even notice that I care. Since then, I just wander around, crash wherever I can, and honestly, been fine so far. At least nobody's on my back, and I'm by my own, I'm my own dang boss. You're just a runaway kid. Where the frick is your daughter or son? It's so stuffy in here. Didn't you have a kid with you? Huh? He's still around. Probably just wandered off somewhere. I just need to know where my other kids went. I think I know where they went. You have a phone? I could call their father. The only way I don't have to see his ugly mug again. Alright, you know what? Picture time. Fine, go ahead, test me. I have nothing to hide. Picture time. Look then. Okay. What the frick? What the frick? Today we'll be discussing the truth about visitors with a special guest, a doctor of science and a respected employee of... you know what? I'm not gonna lie. I think I'm a shooter. I need to check. Fine, just hurry up and get over with... Old man. Jesus. Show me your teeth first. Weird thing to ask, and hey, you try anything, I'll bust your face in for real. Jesus. Yeah, gingivitis? The frick? My parents care more about my teeth than they ever cared about me. You're chill. I'm gonna test you. One last time. Show me your hands. I'm pulling out the gun. I have some kind of rash from all the cleaning products. I never had time to see a doctor about it. There is one visitor in here. I have no idea who it is. You were breathing weird. I don't know where your son, daughter, I don't know what it is. And also, I believe that you ate the other kids. Prove me right! Finally, peace and quiet. No one's ever gonna badger me anymore. Bam! Yes! Found them! Identify a visitor and take action. Sorry about all that, sorry about all that commotion, alright? I got him. What's up, neighbor? I got him. Hey, neighbor, thanks for calling. Honestly, I'm still shaken by all this. The murders, the soldiers, FEMA. They even showed up at my door last night. Asked about the people staying here, scribbled something on a tablet, and then one of them took someone out of my house. Where'd they take them? Heck if I know. They said it was for test. I thought all the soldiers and government officials would fix things. Should have known better than to think they'd help us out and get us to a safe place. Alright, take care. I already know what FEMA is. Wait, never thought we'd end up living through interesting times. The sun, the visitors, and now FEMA? So many questions, not a single dang answer. Neighbor, I need to ask something of you. If something happens to me, promise me you'll look after my daughter. I promise. Thank you, neighbor. I knew I could count on you. Alright, I gotta go. Stay strong. Alright, well, something probably might happen, so let's get some more beer. Hello, you reached for rest food delivery. Would you like to place an order? Okay. 2 cans of Energeca, please. Thank you. Your order has been accepted. Please expect your delivery tomorrow night. Appreciate you. What if I call the psychics line again? They blocked my number? Frick y'all too. Check. What the frick? Your neighbor's house, which had just been painted white, has burned to a crisp, is now blacker than black. It seems like the fire went out only a short while ago. Could somebody have burned it down on purpose? What happened to your neighbor's family? Is anyone still alive? What are your thoughts? Okay, I actually kind of forgot that happens. Hello? Why is she crying? Why is she crying? And here's this sucker again. The pale, creepy man is standing on the street, smiling. He's holding someone's decapitated head in a helmet. It's the head of a soldier. His face froze in a terrified grimace. Not sure what scared him more, the pale visitor or his own impending death. This dude is taunting me, bro. Okay. Yo. Here we go.
Good evening. I'm from FEMA. We're making house calls around your neighborhood, checking in with the residents.
So why should I trust you?
I can show you my credentials if it will put you at ease. Anyway, visitors rarely move in groups, maybe even never.
So how are you gonna help us?
Our first order of business is collecting more data to send to FEMA HQ. Once we do, they will develop a suitable response procedure. But now you just need to stay calm.
Does FEMA have a plan of action?
Of course, but we can't action our plans without proof. So we'll take one of the people staying here back to our laboratory. We'll have them complete a few tests so we can make sure everything's above board, then we'll send them back.
So should I just wait here for something to happen? Yes, once we have more information, we'll provide instruction to all citizens. You have no reason to worry at the moment. We'll just take one person and try to get them back to you as soon as possible. Take care. Honestly, he was kind of like breathing weird, so I'm kind of fine with that. Bro, there's no way. What the Oh, this is delivery. Hi, for rest delivery here. Had no idea deliveries were still running, you know? I didn't expect people to skip stocking up before the end of the world. Apocalypse or not, guess folks still gotta eat. Deliveries might pay pretty well right now, but the risk is huge no matter how you slice it. But this dang sun, they moved us to night shifts because of it. And people order 20 liters of water at a time. I wish we got hazard pay or tips for lugging that heavy stuff around. Anyway, sorry I got sidetracked. Ready to accept the delivery? Yup. Here you go. Enter Jekka. Have a good day. Oh, I mean night. Still not used to that. Order something from For Rest. Of course I did. Energetic is really good because that's going to replenish our energy so we can test more. Oh, it's the girl. Hi. Let me in. What happened? My dad. They kill my daddy. Who? The visitors came to the house. They were sitting with us. Daddy was talking to them about something and then they killed him. Our house is on fire. Come in. I don't think there's no place for me. Huh? That kid in the cap is here. But I only want to sit in that spot. That's where Daddy used to sit. I want to see Daddy. Oh, what the frick? Kids can't get along? Y'all, a hard truth that I think we all need to swallow. How do I 100% know that this kid is chill? Because I know I talked about, like, you know, I'll take care of the kid and everything of the sorts. How the frick do we know that the kid survived? I'm gonna have to go with the tactics of survival, okay? Because I'm not just surviving for me anymore. I have to protect the people in this house. And I won't lie, I feel like if somebody dies in front of someone else, especially by a visitor attack, I feel like the child would be in a state of shock rather than like a flight response, you know what I mean? So I'm sorry, but I'm gonna have to turn you away. Leave where? I don't know anyone else. I'm so scared. I don't understand why I couldn't have her in the. That scared the frick out of me. Hi. Dang, that's a hard decision though. It had to be made. Hi. The frick is this? You open or not? What? Wait, why would I ask this? Do you know the bald man? Too many questions. Yes, I know. How will you help? Wait, how will help you? Who are you? I dance. Ballet, you can tell? You remind me of someone. Do I? Sure. So what now? You tell me more? Or what? Strange thing to say. I don't think that you're human. Actually, prove that you're a person. 2 arm, 2 leg, 1 head. Not enough for you? Did I pass test? You open or no? I'm good. Look at Kitty. Think again. What? Oh, you know what the sucker's trying to do? They're trying to use pathos on me. Go to hell already. You find Kitty under house. Small gift from me. Thankfully, you left the cat. What do you mean I find the kitty under the house? Wait, what is... I didn't even know this was here. Interesting. Yo. Jesus. Listen, I'm kind of knee deep in some stuff right now. Mind if I sort of lay low here for a bit? What happened? Where do I even start? I'm a cabbie, right? So I was driving this passenger and then, well, you know how it goes. Turns out he wasn't who he said it was. And then he's not here and neither is my car. Actually, what happened to your car? Those dang FEMA suckers jacked my ride? So I was driving this fare, right? But I noticed his teeth were too white, way too white, you know? So I kind of snuck him over to FEMA and they weren't exactly gonna let him skedaddle. At first they praised me like, good job sis and help us help you, yada yada, but then they dragged me away from the car. It turns out they wanted me in the slammer too. So I kind of cracked one of them with a bottle I had sort of stashed in my coat and legged it. Interesting. I feel like they would have shot him. I'll let you come in for now. Phew. Thanks, pal. Just remember, don't trust them suckers in yellow. Blink and they'll snatch you up. Look like no one else is coming. Good night. Nothing. We're good. Good afternoon. You're watching...
Good afternoon. You're watching news. Due to a sharp increase in suspected visitor sightings, FEMA has announced that it is enacting new protection measures. Effective immediately, a full quarantine will be enforced across all major population areas. Travel outside your city or to nearby villages is strictly prohibited. Please stay within your designated area. In addition, FEMA has revealed a new visitor identification procedure. Hairless armpits. FEMA reports that the visitors have no visible hair in the area, making it a useful identification tool. The agency is also asking citizens to bear with this test and comply with escorts to quarantine zones. So that's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day. Next up, a report on what you can do if you spot a visitor.
Okay, more news. Da 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 da. FEMA, 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 FEMA. Never mind. Okay. You feeling lonely? Anxious, got no one to talk to. Then the phone roulette is just what you need. Call us now on 891-533 and we'll connect you with the perfect specimen for free. Hopefully. I guess we can't access this yet, but, well, I know where the cat... Hopefully the cat's okay? Before I start talking to suckers, let's try some phone roulette. Hi, hello. What's up? I need to talk to someone. So much has happened recently. I tried reaching out to friends and people I know, but nobody answers. Then I found out about a phone roulette. Maybe it's not the best place for me to be pouring my heart out, but I don't have much choice. I know it's not right to burden a stranger with my problems, but you have no idea how much just talking to someone will help me. It would make me feel so much better. Would you mind listening to me? Sure. I feel like a lot of people, especially in the real life world, a lot of people just want somebody to talk to. I think it might be easier if I tell you a little about myself. Anything in particular that you'd like to know? Said your friends wouldn't answer. I'd love to try calling them again, but I don't know how. When the catalysm started, I decided to leave my hometown, fly as far as possible from the heat. Promised everyone I'd call regularly, check in with each of them, and see how they're doing, but when I got here, I couldn't reach them. Later, I found out why. Their phone lines had been cut off. The whole city was cut off from the rest of the world. Now I'm here, safe, but all my friends are dead. The thought of never seeing those I care about again terrifies me. I miss the quiet days when life felt simple and the future was something to look forward to. Why'd you go alone? I didn't want to, but my best friend actually wanted to come with me, but he couldn't. He didn't have the papers to travel. Papers, please? And when the catalysm hit, getting them became impossible. He was so crushed. He regretted not getting them sooner. I wanted to help him, but I didn't know how. I think he was in love with me, you know? He cared about me so much, always supportive, always ready to listen. Eventually, I realized we liked each other. I wanted him to confess his feelings first, but I guess he just couldn't find the right moment. And then the catalysm started, and there wasn't any time for that anymore. I regret not telling him first. Well, you know a little about me. Now it's your turn. Oh, shoot. This is how I learned about myself. Wow, I didn't even think about that. Don't worry, there's nothing wrong with talking about yourself. I guess I'm lonely. I had a tough relationship with my father. And one day I stopped being his son. Now all I have is this dang house. I'm sorry, it sounds like you're not too thrilled about the house ending up with you. It would have been better if it had burned down. I can't possibly imagine how much you hate your father if you want the house to burn down. Hey, thanks again for talking to me. Goodbye and stay strong, okay? Lore is lore. Alright, what's up, bro? I'm gonna test you again. Let me check your arms. The suck? The what? You picked the freaky hustle this time. Alright, but your boss here. What was the verdict? All good? Yeah, you're chill. Is it literally just them two? No, it's this guy. Don't be shy. Go and ask. I need to check your junts. Hey, man, don't take this wrong way, but listen, I'm not saying no just because, but you'll see for yourself. Hands. They ain't pretty. Alright, they ain't exactly pretty, though. It's not that bad, but it's still disgusting. There's no more hands. I know my nails aren't exactly clean. I'm always picking at the wheel in traffic. If I didn't, the road rage will drive all my customers off. Okay, one more thing, brother. You know what? Show me your armpits. Nothing special about them, really. Okay. Yeah, he's chill. For now. Good time, y'all. Here we go again. Another day, another dollar. Oh, that scared the frick out of me. You're like in the ruins of your neighbor's house. A happy family lived there until recently. Now only a ghostly shell remains. Is that smokers at the Borealis? Strange feeling overwhelms you as if you knew this was coming. As if death was coming to that house oh so very soon. You know what I need to do? I need to save. Let me save the game real quick. Perfect. Now I'm gonna need more kombucha. Wonder how hard it is to get that. Jesus, you see a human skull decorating a stake, still wearing a helmet. Its skin has been burnt black and it looks like someone has yanked out its teeth. That must have been out there all day. Can't shake the feeling of some crazy junt. And then what's out here? What the frick are these? FEMA officials are inspecting the site of the recent massacre. They're taking all the dead soldiers' equipment and weapons to prevent looting. Probably didn't expect the pale visitor to survive against a group of armed soldiers. And there are a few more body bags. Alright, who the frick do we have here?
Good evening.
Are you taking another sucker?
I'm with FEMA. We're running a routine inspection in your neighborhood. Don't worry, it won't take long.
What about the last inspection?
The results were inconclusive. To study the sun's effects more thoroughly, we'll need to take someone else from your household.
I have 3 people. I'm not interested in these tests.
You misunderstand. This is not a choice.
Oh my god, they took the child. Why didn't y'all take the child last time? Because then I could have had the other child. Man, y'all pissed me off.
One way or another, this is happening. The sooner you cooperate, the sooner it will be all over. If you are unable to immediately transfer a suspected visitor to a quarantine zone, issue them a mandatory appearance slip.
Do I have an inventory? Bro, what the frick? Wait, where's this slip that you just gave me? Bro, I'm gonna need to order more kombucha. What? Dude, thankfully I have 2 other people here with me, but why the frick was this supposed to be? This seems calculated.
So you're still holed up here, I guess. What do you think of that guy? The one in the suit?
I don't know how to feel about him.
Why feel at all? Everything's been decided for us. A blessing, wouldn't you say? Or do you want to fit it all by yourself?
I'm doing what I can.
And what exactly can you do? Can you ward off death? Stop the floods, the fires, the decay? The only thing you can stop is a heartbeat. Listen. You alone?
I'm not alone.
Still scrambling to survive in this new world, are we? Why? Dogs rule the world now, and only dogs survive here. You understand what I mean, yes? Things will never go back to the way they were. Life changed. You're falling out of rhythm. Next time we meet, things will be interesting.
Sure. First they take some sucker from my place. Now they're trying to take my body, my heart, my soul. Now what? Good day, homeowner. Are you renting out Good day, homeowner. Are you renting out home? Oh my god, I can't even talk anymore. Good day, homeowner. Are you renting out rooms here? I just let people in. Excuse me? Did you just say just let people in? Are you some kind of volunteer running a shelter for the homeless? I'm sorry, but I refuse to occupy any valuable square footage without paying my fair share. Okay. Yeah, talk. Pay what you want if you feel you have to. Excuse me, do I look like I need a favor? You're pissing me off. Do Articles 28, 48, and 7.3 of the Constitution mean nothing to you? Jesus. You know what? The fact that this guy knows, like, knowledge? Come on in, brother. The most sensible choice. We'll discuss the rental terms in full details later. See ya, Mogus. Yo, yo, yo. What is going on? Hey, you're on the other side of the door. I can hear your footsteps. What if I crash here for the night? Respectfully, why are you so cheerful? There's enough anger out here already. Yeah, times are tough, but there's still so much we're fighting for. The next generation, art, just the joy of life itself. If we keep telling ourselves it'll be okay, then, hey, maybe things will get a little easier. So to be happy about. There's plenty of reasons, but I can't tell you what should make you happy. What did you used to love doing before all this happened? Try to remember what brought you joy. We won't allow ourselves to wallow in despair, now more than ever. I got some interjectors to spare. You know what? Come on in, bro. I hope you remember what it was like to feel joy. Maybe then death won't be the only thing on your mind. Looks like no one else is coming tonight. Why did it feel like something pushed me? What the frick was that all about? Bedtime. I swear if I smell death. Emergency broadcast.
Emergency broadcast. All personnel sweeping across forested air regions. Experts believe abnormally high solar activity is to blame. While the full scale of the disaster remains unclear, fire crews from nearby cities have been deployed to contain the blaze. Despite the fires, visitors continue to terrorize the nation. There's a new identifying sign. Aura film photography.
Oh, this is insanely new.
Dark patches appear on a captured image. This is a strong indicator that the suspect may be a visitor. Stay calm and remain indoors during daylight hours. Up next, a word from my sponsors.
Let me hear. Oh, each day spotting visitors is harder and harder. They got Orcam. Sign said, but do you ever find some of your full prey? Blah, 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 blah. Take a picture. More sponsors. The heat won't stop you. Feel the drive. Energeca, you'll feel alive. Yo, yo, yo. Oh, what the frick is this? I need to check myself. Whoa, I didn't know about that. That's interesting. You can check to see if you're a creature? All right, well, let's get down to business. What's up, brother? Everything's gonna be okay. You're still cheerful? Not exactly cheerful, but I'm not falling apart either. We're still human, still holding on. We're not making the storm any worse than it already is. And when it's all over, I think we'll be able to forgive each other for the things we've done. As long as there's compassion, there's humanity. You with me? What would handing over the FEMA notice do? Oh, I just have to hand it over to people? What's that? Fine, I'll take it. I need to figure out how to get more kombucha. Alright, well, today was another chill day. Very interesting indeed. Why is the mood super different? What the frick? You see a woman crying over her wounded husband. You can't tell if he's alive or dead. Tears streak, she drags his heavy body away from the gunfire. You're left with a single thought: things will only get worse. What's going on? Huh? Oh, they're chilling there. The path along the field is littered with the bodies of those who tried to run. Nearby stands the man responsible, a FEMA officer. He holds a rifle, smoke still drifting from the barrel. Oh, they're massacring. What the frick? Panicked people rush to nearby houses. They bang on doors, desperate for shelter. It seems no one's willing to let them in. I haven't heard a single knock at my door, y'all. Ooh, witness the beginning of the end. Looks like no one else is coming tonight. Huh. Interesting. This game got dark, bros. Can I even look out there? Nope, don't look out there. No more. Bedtime.
We interrupt this program with breaking news. Reports of civil unrest are coming in from a neighboring city. Due to unresolved circumstances, FEMA forces have sealed off the area. Please remain in your home. Stay where you are and await further instructions. And remember, support FEMA and join the fight against the visitors. That's the latest for now. Now some ads. Up next, a special report of the nature of the visitors.
Oh, even the hardest workers need a break. With Marlboro cigarettes, you can take a deep breath and truly unwind. Marlboro cigarettes for real men. Okay, and that's how you get. Oh, I forgot that's how you get the cigarettes. I need to get some cigars. Some cigars? Why'd I say it like that? If you can hear this, stay away from the outskirts. FEMA officers are shooting at anyone trying to leave. I don't know what's going on. I just want to get out of here. Someone, please! Ah! I wonder if I can call here 891. What if I can learn more about myself? Surely they won't be like, oh yeah, nah, you already talked about. What the frick? Maybe I can order some cigarettes. Oh, yes. Cat food. Okay, this is very important. Okay, kombucha is only for me. That's like a save. At this point, I don't really need a save. I'm pretty good at decision making. I don't know what coffee does, really. Actually, coffee is probably just Energeca. Energeca, please. Coffee keeps me up. Honestly, give me some cat food. Thank you. Your order has been accepted. Please expect your delivery tomorrow night. I'm wondering if the reason why we're able to get a cat... Bro, can I lift this? She said she put the cat underneath my darn whatchamacallit, right? Let me test you, brother. I already had the photo in your eyes, so let me see your teeth. Is that perfect white? I wonder if people says a lot. I wonder if a person's teeth says a lot about them. That's not really perfect or white. Well, it is white, but it's not perfect. Unless I'm misunderstanding what it means to have perfect white teeth. Show me your eyes. Okay. No. This is gonna be tough. Another day, another dollar. More suckers. What the fr- Is that a camel? A group of evicted stand by your neighbor's ruined house. They're in shock, whispering among themselves. They likely want to take shelter there. But is there any place left to hide from all this? Any place in the world? I feel like the suckers we have here are really chill. The heck? On the path stands a man armed with an assault rifle. He looks completely insane. His jacket is covered with torn out teeth, eyes, and who knows what else. It's hard to make out from there. What? Wait, what if they're trophies? What if he kills not for defense but for sport? Or if the case, you hope you're not his enemy. Why do people go crazy in the apocalypse? Like, they think they can just do whatever they want. Weirdos. Jesus. On a pole hangs a man with a sign that reads, "You took everything from me." Was he robbed or did FEMA take his family? Your mind races, but there's no answer, only guesses. Maybe I should have gotten those cigarettes, huh? View. Hi, for rest. How did you become a delivery guy? Just passed the screenings. They checked all the signs, decided I'm human, and... you mean how I ended up still working in the middle of an apocalypse? Well, what else was I supposed to do? Sit at home and rot? Well, at least out here I can distract myself and not think about this whole, Besides, my family's far away. I'm not around here. I only came to study at the local university. I'm on my own. Being alone isn't that bad. Yeah, sure, you're surrounded by other people in your house, so that's easy for you to say. Alright, I've got an order here to deliver. You ready to take it? Yep. Cat food. Have a good night. Bro, did I get cat food for a cat I don't even have? What the frick are these heavy... Nah, who is this? Finally, some kind of shelter. Are you a nurse? What happened to you? I saw something unspeakable. I won't dare describe it, for who dwells on what the mind births when it breaks? It's always just in front of me, burned into the darkness. There are no words for the ancient dread that tore through my soul. Trust me, if you'd seen it, you'd have done the same. What did you see? Trust me, you're better off not knowing. To it, our sorrow is a feast, a buffet of grief. It gorges itself on fear, pain, our minds. Only mistake was wandering into the wrong place at the wrong time. It didn't even notice me at first. It was too busy devouring charred flesh, slowly consuming those blackened coal bodies right before my eyes. Dear God, I want to wish the sight of it on my worst enemy. Sure, alright, come in. Thank you, maybe now I can finally get some rest. Dang! Will it be harder to sleep without eyes to close? Whoa, wait. I didn't know they were blind. How the frick did they get here? Why is the hand on my screen? Oh my God. Why did that genuinely scare the frick out of me? How's your new life treating you, baby? Managed to adapt yet? How silly of me to ask. You do live here after all. You look, unusual. So you notice. Thanks. Do you like it, baby? People even remarking on my looks lately. Even more than they used to. Seems like a scam. Why does this seem like something a visitor would do, low-key? At the lowest of key? Nah, probably a high-key thing a visitor would do. You're not much of a talker, are you? Tell me about yourself. I used to pray my father would drop dead. Is that enough? Did you grow up with an abusive father? That's awful. I'm glad it's behind you, baby. Letting go of anger is hard. Forgiveness is even harder. I felt the same, baby. We can talk about it if you want to. And if you let me in, we might even be able to deal with the pain and heal together. We all need some form of comfort these days. A little care, a little affection. Two things. One, she literally just seems like a stripper, right? Which isn't inherently bad. I'm thinking about, like, could a visitor emulate something like this to start killing? Okay, I think I'm gonna say that she's chill. I think we're good. Let's escape from all the horrors of this world together. Just you. Well, hold on. No, all right, back up. I'm not trying to get my freaky deaky on, all right? But I have a really bad feeling Junt's gonna ramp up real soon. And I think the energy is based off of how many people you have. Because it went from 3 when I had a good amount of people to 2 when I was dropping in suckers. So, well, hold on, we'll see. Take care. I'm sure we can distract ourselves. Yeah, talk about it later. All right, I'm gonna need more suckers though. There we go. Jesus. Hey. Can you let me in, pal? What happened to you? Bro got burned? I got caught in the midday sun while putting out forest fires. I'm the only one left from my squad. The rest, the boss just couldn't let them leave. Now they're on shift eternally. Why aren't you at a hospital? Hospital? There are no more hospitals, pal. When the visitors came, their whole point of hospitals went up in smoke. Hard to get treatment if you can't trust who's treating you. There's no helping me now. I've been better off putting out those fires than dying out there with my buddies. I don't have much time left anyway. Brother, come on in. Thanks, pal. I don't think it'll be in your hair for too long. At least I won't have to die alone in the dirt. They gave us the slip of paper at work before we went to put the fires out. It's a mandate telling us to report to a FEMA quarantine zone. Why go if everyone who does ends up dead? Here, I don't need any more. You can throw it away or use it for someone else. So, okay, these FEMA notices are important. I gave one away to this other guy. Okay, I'm gonna hold on to this next one then. I'm glad I got another one. Why does this thing look evil? Dude, why did she scare me twice? What the frick is going on? I didn't actually know I was gonna be sleeping with her. I had the idea she was gonna stay in another room and she was just talking, bro. I didn't know it was gonna actually... Alright, man. Kids, close your eyes. God darn it! It smells like someone died.
Good afternoon, this is the news. We bring you an important update. New details have emerged regarding a recent incident that unfolded in a city. It seems one of the city's quarantine zones came under attack from an armed individual. The suspect's motive remains unclear at this time, and it's unknown if the attacker had any accomplices. Notably, as several unverified individuals also escaped the quarantine zone. What the frick? Huh? Song?
Silence is the harbinger of death. A sinister quiet that drains the soul. But worse than the emptiness is the ringing. A distant funeral knell growing ever louder. The bells toll for us, filling our ears with endless din. Oh, what the frick are those? Filthy thoughts caught in the webs of wax. An infernal nest where visitors thrive. Tangled deep in sticky substance. Ceremony indolence, ceremony indolence, ceremony indolence. The frick was that all about?
Up next, a special report on the temporary suspension of corpse disposal.
Interesting. Yes, babies, there is something on your mind. Interesting. How do you like it here? It's cozy, more than I expected, all things considered. Thanks for letting me in. Thought I might end up on the streets before dawn. And you? How do you feel? So I guess I'm allowed to, like, speak my mind to her. Anxious, I get it. These days, making any long-term plans just feels pointless. You never know what will get you first, the sun, the lunatics, or those visitors. But humanity's already survived plenty of catastrophes. I think we'll leave something of a legacy behind when we're gone. Someone will find traces of us. It'll be okay, baby. I don't know what this gameplay turned into, y'all. I apologize. Who died? Okay, y'all are chilling there. Y'all are chilling cozy. I truly feel like I know who did it, but I just can't prove it yet. So tell me, what did you see? You don't want to know. Trust me, it's a mercy not to. I thought if I could stop seeing, it'd be free of that thing. But it's carved into me now. I still dream. It's always there. It visits often. Alright, let me test you. You can check me all you want, but nothing will change. All of this is temporary. Let me see your ears. Did you hear that? What was that? Quiet. Okay, so dark. I need to test you again. Photo. Go ahead, use the flash. I don't care. What the frick is that? That looks ominous. Does that not? I used to love photographs. Love the detail. Love to study every little detail. And now, I think that's an anomaly. Goodbye. It comes, it comes, it comes, it comes, it comes! Shoot! Misidentify a visitor? Another freaking red herring. Alright, y'all. There are about to be a lot of bullets out here tonight, bro. Energeca. It only gives me one frick. Well, that's all I need. Somebody else needs to be... You need to get tested. Do you ever feel it, baby? The fear that I might not be human? What the frick? Do a photo. Sorry, baby. I'm tired of posing. Let's move on to some more physical checks. Shit. No. It's the same. Wait, I'm confused. It's dark spots. Hold on. I can't make any assumptions here. I'm just gonna be killing people. Bro. I need more Energeca. Please, y'all. Frick. I gotta call again tomorrow. I'll just get another order for Energeca then. Take another. I need to fully check someone. Hold on. You. Alright. Show me your... Frick. What would be a good indicator, y'all? Ears, because of the hair. Is this your fetish, baby? Tell me. I don't mind. Frick. Today's incident has sparked numerous theories. A bunch of stuff has been happening. Oh my god. I can't believe this. It's either her or is it some... What the frick? Is she supposed to be like that? Okay, check outside. A group evicted by the FEMA has settled into your neighbor's ruins. Though little remains, the basement seems to be intact. A small pocket of safety, but how long could they keep hiding? With the lights on? Bro, not long at all. Dude, I can't believe this. And there's dogs. Wild dogs roam around the street. Their bodies bear shallow burns. Hunger wears them thin. Inside your house, you don't fear them. But now you can't shake the feeling that it's better not to go outside. Where's the cat, bro? I bought cat food for why? Small groups are carrying their belongings gathered nearby. They whisper, careful not to be heard by FEMA officers. Looks like they're from the quarantine zones or moving into formal residence homes. Now the hanging man looks like a grim welcome sign. Yeah, welcome to hell. Who do we have?
Hello. We require more test subjects from you. The sooner we get them, the better.
Okay, what's going on in the city?
Repercussions. Keep resisting, there'll be even more outbreaks that need wiping out. Hiding visitors only makes them multiply, and that only leads to more violence.
How long is all this going to continue?
We're still studying the cause of these events. Stay out of our way.
Okay, our way. Hopefully he takes the woman in my room, either the woman in my room or the charred guy. Please, one of those two. Please, please, please.
Hard to say when things will return to normal. We need more tests to keep coronavirus, and this will all be over before you know it.
So what now?
We need people. Two! It will speed things up. This is all for the best.
Fine, if it helps.
Remember, help us help you. Thank you for understanding. We'll bring back these two before you know it.
Yes! That's really good! Okay, appreciate you. Frick, this is gonna be tough. I'm going to need at least one other sucker. But I gotta hope that other sucker is not a visitor, so I need to be keen. The frick are you? Yes, your house is perfect. I can feel it. What? What do you feel? Death. Death have taken a liking to your house. She's quite fond of it. I don't know how many have died here, but her presence is strong. Who even are you? Why are you dressed like that? We are the harbingers of a new faith, the orders of a hallowed doctrine. Death hath come. She wishes only to soothe humanity, to free us from our chaos, bitterness, and bedlam. We are simply helping her draw closer. It is the only way to find salvation. There's no going back. So what is it you want? You must perform the burial rites in ways anew. Your house is perfect for it, yes. Death's influence is strong here. What's been happening here anyway? In any case, let my brothers trespass here. Protect them. They must survive long enough to complete their tasks. I'm not exactly burning with excitement at the prospect. Perhaps you'll end up burning after all. Jesus! Watch over my people, and remember, if any one of them dies, your house will be reduced to nothing. Oh, so he's threatening me. Forgive me. Would there be no other way to accomplish our divine mission? I don't like being threatened, but I will help. Thank you. They shall not need much time, but still, watch over them. See you later. I'll come to check on them. I mean, who the frick is heavily beating on my door? Keeping your distance, huh? That dude has a I'm pretty sure that giant is banned. Good. That improves your odds of survival. Unless you're a visitor. Who are you? Someone who is here to clean up the filth my neighborhood's dealt with. You don't need to know nothing else about me. What's with the gears? That's supposed to make you visitor-proof? Visitor-proof? Oh, you mean this necklace? No, that's a good term. I'll have to start using that. It's a reminder, so I don't forget how many houses, how many towns I've purged. I pull a single two from each visitor. They're the easiest trophies to take. And if one really leaves an impression on me, I might take something else. So why are you here? Hold it. You already asked your questions. Now I'll ask mine. Anything going on in the neighborhoods? Any threats I should keep an eye out for? Yes. A half-naked visitor annihilated an entire patrol. Just one? Half-naked? So wasn't wearing any protective armor? Interesting. You actually saw them. Yeah, I believe you did. You don't talk like someone who's in the habit of spreading rumors. You got my attention. I'll be back again. Okay, if I can get that sucker on my side... Who the frick is... Bro, who? Hey. Is a girl in a poncho with purple hair been by here? Girl, poncho, purple. What if I hit him with, if you're looking for the brothel, that's up the street. I actually learned what a brothel was not too long ago. Or not talk like that about my daughter. Okay, so it was. I've been searching for her since this whole mess began. I have no clue where she is. So I'm gonna find her. We're leaving this place. Where do you want to go? Somewhere FEMA can't reach us. Far away from here, basically. See, they're kind of looking for me because I know too much about them. Maybe those bastards took my daughter. Maybe not. If they did, they won't touch her. It's the way they want. Just let me crash here for a couple days until FEMA leaves the area. Then I'll move on and keep looking for my daughter. Heck, I even tell you everything. I know exactly where the visitors came from. Okay, thanks. There aren't many people left today who actually hear folks out. People like you are the ones who make it through the nightmare. Because you and I, we're immortal. Wait, Lawson, learn the secrets of immortality from the forest. What? If somebody doesn't die, it was her. If somebody does die, Oh shoot. This is gonna be a tough night, y'all. This is a gamble. It was her! You're telling me I slept with a goddamn visitor, y'all.
FEMA is currently assisting victims of the quarantine zone attack. Due to the overcrowding in existing facilities, the agency has made the following decision. Evacuated residents will be temporarily housed in the building on the outskirts of the city. Fortunately, local homeowners are cooperating with FEMA and have offered shelter. As of this report, only a portion of the escaped individuals have been located. Thankfully, a new identifier has been announced. Bleeding gums.
I saw that before.
If an individual showing this condition comes to your door, do not engage. Wait for a scheduled FEMA patrol and report the suspect to the relevant authorities. And remember, stay where you are and await further instructions. That's the latest for now. Next, I have a special report of the dangerous cult.
Oh. I don't really trust that cult, but thankfully I didn't say anything that was going to provoke them. You know, because they said they're burning houses down. The visitors aren't just hiding among us. They may be infiltrating our very thoughts. Multiple stages are now reporting outbreaks of organized cult activity. Charges against them include ritual sacrifice, worship of an unknown deity, and possible ties to visitors themselves. According to these new reports, the cult has taken a public stand against FEMA. What began as harmless evangelizing has now escalated into direct action. Some experts believe that the cult may be responsible for the recent violent incidents in the city. Viewers are urged to avoid contact with these so-called new believers. Aiding or sympathizing with any cultist may result in arrest or criminal charges. That's the latest for now. Stay tuned. So I think I might have screwed myself. I did not know that many cultists were coming into my house, bro. We're not homeowner. We won't be in any trouble. We appreciate your hospitality and don't wish to anger you. You've done so much for us already. We'll stay in this room and pray quietly. We need some rest. Our journey ahead will be long and hard. I did not expect this many suckers. Man, I'm just dying for a drink. So what do you mean when you said we're immortal? You could shoot yourself in the head and see for yourself if you want. I recommend against doing that if I were you. Of course, we're not immortal in the way you're thinking. After death, we reincarnate and live again. Then we die once more, and the cycle of rebirth continues on. I know how that sounds, but if you've seen what I've seen, you'd understand. Maybe visitors were once a human, then reborn. Can't say for sure. I don't know how this works. I'm certain nature keeps plenty of secrets from us, but I'll find my daughter one day. I'm not sure if I'll do this in this life or the next, but I will, because we never truly die. Hold on, I need to make some calls. Can I still not call phone roulette to learn more about myself? All I know is that, like, my dad was, like, abusive. That's literally all I know. That's crazy. I'm gonna test you, brother. I need you to say that. Let me take a photo. God forbid you show this to anyone in FEMA. Dark aura. Ain't this the dark aura? You ever heard of vampires? They don't show up in photos, only move at night, and they're immortal. That's dark aura. I need to test you for one more thing. Let me see. I want to understand the ears thing. Yo, don't you think these checks are kind of stupid? What the frick? Here's a secret. Wax in someone's ears? Totally normal. Nah. Go on, pull the trigger if you trust that box of lot. Bro, I trust the fact that a goddamn roach just came out your ear. Kabooyah! But I won't forget it. I thought you were smarter than that. Screw it. BAM! So that was a visitor. Interesting. Well, I haven't checked you. It's so gosh darn hot. How you feeling? Seems like it will get well. Jesus. Let me test you, brother. Sure, pal. I'm nothing to hide. Let's take a photo. Sure, whatever. You only get a charred corpse, though. He seems chill, but I'm gonna have to really see the next night, you know? Alright, I don't really have enough for anything now. Bedtime. I hope I wash these freaky ass sheets, bro. Alright, y'all. Lock in. They got found out. Dang. An armed visitor hunter holds a group of survivors at gunpoint. He probably stumbled on them by chance. You hear snips of shouting and a crazed voice yelling. Who will survive in this new world? Not these guys. Alright. They're just crying. Female officers stand over the dead dogs. One of them is jotting something down on a paper. Oh my gosh, man, bro, we're 2 hours and 30 minutes in, bro. Can a handful of people stop a horde of starving animals? Unlikely. Bam. Two female officers stand by a lamppost staring at the hanging man. Looks like they got someone around to the main attraction of the area. They look like clueless detectives. Must be wondering how he got up there without a ladder. That's crazy to wonder. Yo! Hello there. Tell me, can I trust you? The frick you got? You're not with FEMA, are you? Trust me with what exactly? With important information, of course. I need a safe place to hide out and continue my research. I'm carrying some documents with very sensitive information. We're talking kilotons of state secrets, all of which I plan to make public. What? Where'd you get these? Okay, I'll tell you. I think I can trust you. But you have to swear you'll never tell anyone else, yes? I used to work at a research institute. They fired me over my discoveries. I claim that the visitors are not the real threat. It's what's inside them. Brain parasites. But those fools refuse to acknowledge the merits of my findings. Earplugs. That's all it would have taken to stop the parasites crawling into their heads. Thousands could have been saved. So I left the institute with my head held high and a few valuable archives in hand. I do want to say, it's weird that once the earth well, I guess if the earth heats up, would the ground below be the issue? Like, you know what I mean? Like I guess it would react with the core and everything below ground would actually get hotter. I don't know. You know what? Come on in, brother. I do have to trust you. Believe me, I've seen the truth. Forget all the lies you've been told. I just need to hear what he has to say, even if he's a visitor, if he can give us more information. Who the frick are you? Oh my god.
Feel that? Change is haunting you. So am I. And now one of your ilk is deathless. All because of a word. One single word. But what a word is. You know what I mean, yes? Strange things may happen around you.
I don't feel anything.
Must be tough. Sounds like you need help. Why don't we try something new? A gamble of sorts. If there are at least 2 of us inside your house, you'll open the door for me. Because dogs reside in their bodies now.
I don't understand.
It's simple. Let's give it a try. But first, you alone?
I'm not alone.
Well, even we are a rare sight now, let alone your kind locked in their walls. Change isn't the worst thing coming for you. You don't think I lead the pack, do you? There are far greater things out there. I simply follow orders. Well then, until we meet again.
So we're gambling now, huh? Oh, I thought no one was home. A doctor, it's so quiet here at night. Good evening, may I come in? Sucker, with how big your Dumbo looking at ears are, bro, you would have been able to tell us somebody was in here. Don't trip. Where'd you come from? There's a hospital downtown, but burned down. Well, it's a rather long story. If you'd be kind as to let me in, I'll tell you all about it. Sure, thank you. I hope I can help someone here. The burn victim. You could. Okay, who else? Hello, you have a beautiful home here. It's much quieter out here in the city. Everything screams. I was hoping I might be able to impose upon you. Why don't you stay home? I feel truly unwell. I'm just not talking about the gangrens, alas. Each morning I wake, I lie and wonder if I'll live to see the next. A tale like mine is best swallowed in one foul gulp. The city's noise clangs to me like sweat, the frenzy, the scramble. Man desperately chasing a chance at survival. But out here, you've made peace with what's to come. I'd like to die here, slowly, quietly, truly savor those final moments. What? How did you get gangrene? A fair question. For now, I shall say this. I once lived with a girl I adored. She changed every day, little by little, and oh, it was beautiful. Until the others came, and well, I trust you can surmise the rest. Now I stand here before you, alone. I don't trust this sucker. What is a gangrene? Gangrene infection, death of body tissue. Brother, respectfully, take care. Would you mind if I stayed close by? I'll wait for death to gather me in her soft embrace. I'll find some shade somewhere, but please, don't cast my body aside once my time comes. Looks like no one else is coming tonight. It's just a weird thing to do, to come to somebody's house to die. You know what I mean? Like, what? Bedtime, y'all. No death.
Good afternoon. Now for the news. The situation in the city is gradually stabilizing, but some fugitives still remain at large. Meanwhile, corpse disposal operations have resumed, though new challenges have emerged. According to the latest reports, packs of stray dogs are now roaming the streets. FEMA has deployed a team to address the threat. The agency has also announced a new identified sign. Oh shoot, a new sign. Skin irritation. The investigation into the attack is still ongoing. When the attack is acting alone, still remains unclear. However, there's no doubt that FEMA will contain both this and the ongoing visitor threat. If you have questions, call the visitor hotline. As always, stay where you are. That's the latest for now.
Next, okay. Radio? To everyone listening, FEMA's trying to jam all signals to keep things under wraps. Seems like they are trying to hide something, low-key. They want to hide everything that's going on in the city. They're trying to blame it all on the psycho who killed everyone in the quarantine zone. If you're still in the city, get out. It's not safe. Avoid FEMA patrols. They're trying to... Oh. Run while you still can. We probably have no more radio then, huh? That's probably it, huh? Y'all are still chill. I trust y'all. Y'all are still just praying. Okie dokie. You're the new guy I need to talk to. Hold on. What is today? Diplomacy day. Y'all, I should have definitely told y'all, yo, it's going to be a long video. I'm listening. What happened to the hospitals? Oh, it was awful. When things started to go wrong, people rushed into the hospitals. Everyone's desperate to know if they were a visitor. We tried to explain that we didn't really know how to test for that, but nobody would listen. They kept pushing and shoving, making it impossible to treat those who were actually sick. In the end, FEMA showed up. And well, they decided the crowds were a threat to outbreak containment. So they took all the patients to the quarantine zones in the hospitals. Well, they just shut down. Whoa, I didn't even notice that. So FEMA put you out of work. To tell you the truth, after the hospitals closed the doors, I went to Triage at one of the quarantine zones. Wait, so you're just FEMA? You don't know the whole story, and your words wound me. Maybe, no, forgive me. I'm just not ready to talk about that just yet. The frick? Alright, well, I'm gonna check you. What do you wish to examine? Let's do a little photograph. No problem at all. You have to thoroughly check everything. Photographs have been very... What the frick does that mean? People always said I have a strange look about me. What do you think? I think I need to pull out the gun. Amazing. Do you truly believe in aura photography? Do you charge your water in front of the TV too? Now, mind you, aura photography is a strong indicator. And that thing was right in his chest. Actually, you know what? Here. Wait. Why so quick to trust this photo test from FEMA? Doesn't feel like something cobbled together so calm to people down. Let me check another thing. Let me check something I haven't really checked before. Your armpits. Yes, just a moment. I'm not as quick as I used to be. What the frick is this? I try to stay hygienic. It's important when you don't know when your next bath might be. Could be I'm covered in the same grime as the week ago. Think carefully before making such a grave. I have. You've got two of the signs, brother. That jump was sleek. Goodbye. No, don't shoot, please. Bam. Oh my freaking god. Dude, come on, man. Why is he so... Bro, why did he have two good signs? Oh my god. I'm just killing people now. Brother, can we talk? Got something to share? I didn't even notice you were 70-30, bro. What are those papers? You would not believe what's in these files. Seriously, some of it is actually pretty darn fascinating. Take a look at this, for instance. This theory is especially curious. It claims the villagers aren't actually real, that they're part of a secret government plan to prune the population. Quite a compelling read, and oddly, it kind of makes sense, if you really think about it. Now consider, overpopulation is no problem, yes, it's simply the truth of our society. Suppose this is how the government has decided to handle it, Got something to share? I do, I have a notice. What's that? A FEMA notice. Fine, I'll take it. Alright, well then, I guess I'll test you. Show me your eyes. Ah, yes, of course, the eyes, yes, of course. They are blue. Good. It means they haven't changed me yet. When searching for information, you have to keep your eyes wide open. Take it all in before they change reality. Oh, man. I don't understand. Dude. We are struggling. I just killed a goddamn doctor that could have helped, man. He probably told people about me, actually. Not gonna lie, because he was working with FEMA. Jesus, the whole group is dead. Hungry dogs tear at the remains. Spent shells are scattered near the bodies. The hunter must have killed them and took trophies. The madness of this world has gone too far. Is this the cultist? Cultists pile firewood into a huge heap. Are they planning to burn something? Their mad plan will likely reveal itself soon, but until then, how many innocent lives will be lost to their cause? That's the sucker. On the road stands a crazed man. He holds a gas can and a Molotov cocktail. Is he planning to burn down the whole village? Does he not know these people out in the quarantine? Ain't that the sucker? Who's here? We need more. What the frick you mean you need more people? Where are the people you took?
Cut the bull. The world is about to end. Keep playing games and we'll take everyone in this house.
What's the point of the agency if nothing's working?
I'm out of patience. I'm not arguing with you. Either we break the door down and clear out the whole dang rat's nest, or you hand over 2 people right now. You're not the first to try to resist us. We dealt with them. We'll deal with you too.
Good. I never want to see you again. The feeling is mutual. Okay. Frick. I needed to learn more, but now I won't.
That's all. Have a nice night.
And he's gonna die from FEMA. This sucks, man. Oh my god. Let us not waste time. How fare my flock? They're chill. Thank you for all you've done. I'm sure you're tired too, of all the noise, these oppressive times, the confusion. Death spoke to me not long ago. She hopes to meet you when the time comes. She may offer you a place to hide from everything, even from the end itself. I'm not sure myself what that means yet, but it does sound tempting, yes? No. So now my house won't burn down. I've lost -2. I don't know what to do. I'm back. Gotta find someone I mentioned. No luck. But I went around through a few houses. This is a place crawling with visitors. FEMA give up on this town, or just this block? How do you spot a visitor? Yeah, same way you do, I bet. The TV and radio spell it out for us. One sign's enough to put them down. I don't hesitate for a second. Since I'm here, tell me, do you know a stocky guy who wears a blue denim jacket? Frick, I don't. He's got a kid, a little girl. Not sure how... Oh... Isn't that the neighbor? His wife. Well... Yeah, screw the wife. Only the girl made it out. You guys dead. Show me you're not one of them. Any part of you will do. You got a gun? Screw if I care. Well, we'll both go down shooting then. This is why I should have checked myself. Oh, well, I think if something was crawling in my ears, I would have heard it. Thoughts? Ears. What the frick you mean ears? That's no goddamn visitor sign. You think I'm some kind of idiot? You think I'll fall for that? You're dead. What? You hear a madman behind the door spitting furious words with raw aggression. You're kidding. You can only wait, hoping nothing will happen. I'm about to get riddled, bro, if I don't shoot. Shoot, bro! The haze of rage in the eyes of an armed man is more terrifying than any visitor. Ain't no freaking way, bro. You hear his shallow wheezing. I got him and he got me, bastard. He got me. How many more has he slaughtered? How many has he burned? Thought he'd drag it out since I didn't go down easy, but what about the others? He's gone quiet. You should probably check he's actually. Because of scum like you, so many are dead. What the frick is going on? People like you killed my friend. He was a visitor. And people like you will never let anybody live in peace. What, you think no one will fight back? I'll crush you. I've lost everything, but you still have something left to lose. Mine's dang mine insanity. What the frick? I'll drive you deep into the ground. What is going on? I'll drown everything in your blood. Every bastard with a weapon in their hands dies today. Holy. Every last one. One trial ended only for another to begin. Now in the eyes of the crowd, you were the one to be feared. That was fire. Y'all, I know this was long as frick. I probably should have streamed this. I've been recording for 2 hours and 50 minutes, but that was immaculate. If y'all want me to continue this and like we'll go for the other endings, get some more lore, I'll probably stream it. So just let me know what y'all want, all right? Anyways, y'all, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys did, please be sure to like the video. Subscribe to the channel, join Discord if you're not shy. I'm so suck is next.